everyone, welcome back to the last episode of the SQL 50 challenge in Leetcode. So we have solved almost about 41 problems till now. We are left with the last 9 problems, so we are going to be solving those today. If in case you guys have not checked out the earlier videos, you can go and check out from the playlist that I have created specifically for this SQL 50 challenge. I would say definitely if you are preparing for data related interviews, solving SQL 50 is going to be a game changer for you. So okay, all right, so without any further ado, let us jump into the first problem of today. Hi everyone. So basically this is our first problem for today. Investments in 2016. We have PID as the primary key of the table. Okay, TIV 2015 and TIV 2016. I'm not sure what TIV is. There's a total investment value in 2015. Okay. Lat and long is latitude and longitude. Okay, so that makes sense. Write the solution to report the sum of all total investment values in 2016. Okay, the sum of total TIV 2016 for all policyholders who have the same TIV 2015 value as one or more other policyholders. Okay, are not located in the same city as any other policyholder. Round to 2 decimal places. Okay, so input is, if I'm understanding correct, so let's say TIV 2015 was 10 for 1 as well as 10 for 3 and 4. So 1, 3, 4 are pair, and I will only check 1, 3 and 4. And out of them I will see and their latitude and longitude is not same in the same city of any other. Yeah, all three are separate. So basically 5, 34, 75, no 45. Okay, wait. You have to tell me the first record in the table, like the last record, meets both of the two criteria. Right? Oh, because okay, are not located in the same city as any other policyholder. Lat and long compare or combination must be unique. Okay. Okay. So let's then think about it in a simple way. So have the same TIV value as one or more other policyholders. So that means the same TIV 2015 value is repeating basically. And this table is at PID level. This is a primary key, right? This is a primary key. So that's fine. And then are located in the same city or as of any other policyholder. So lat long count of lat long combination should only appear once, right? Then we'll take out only those policyholders and then we'll just take sum of the TIV. Okay, so select, think we need everything, select star, comma. We can do count of star over partition by div 2015, right? As count TIV, comma. Same thing for lat and long. We have to do a combination, I think. Count of partition by, will do lat, comma, long. As count location from, let's say, insurance table, right? So we have star, we have the count also side by side whenever it's repeating more than one, and this is only one. We will take those rows and then we'll just take sum from here. So I think this is fine. Select sum of TIV 2016 as TIV 2016 from, let's say, CTE. Define the CTE and where count div is greater than 1 and count loc equals to 1. Right? Let's run this and see. I will do a round basically. Yeah, check what's the wrong case. Okay. That's fine. Submit and check. Case 1 has passed. It's accepted. Cool. Okay. Not bad. Cool. Then that's, I don't think, what I can do is I can only check, let's say I can only take TIV 2016 rather than, having everything because I'm not using anything else. Let's see if it increases the accuracy or not. No, it's not. That's fine. I think this is a good enough solution. Let's just move on to the next question. All right. So we have department top three salaries. There's ID, name, salary, and department ID. Okay. And there is table is department ID and name. This is employee table, ID, name, salary, department ID, and this is ID and name. Okay. So our company's executives are interested in seeing who earns the most money in each of the company's departments. A high earner is an employee who has a salary in the top three unique salaries for that department. Top three unique salaries. Okay. So there can be a tie as well. So let's say if the sixth person is also receiving third highest salary, will be uh providing their employee ID, right? That's what I understood at least. Let's see. So employee table, 1, 2, department ID is this. So for each department ID, you need the highest salary, basically. You need the department name, employee ID, and salary. Okay. Yeah, see, output is IT, IT, IT. There is four. So 85,000, two people are receiving 85K. So they will be coming up and then will be the next one. Got it. So what I will do here is basically first I will create a rank based on the salaries for each department ID and then I'll just pick out those particular department IDs. We'll pick out those particular uh, name and salary from the department ID and then at the end basically I'll just match the department ID with department name. I can do the matching at first as well. So I don't think that matters a lot. These will be mostly one-to-one, so the mapping won't take much time. So we can select, let's say, name, salary, department ID, comma, or you can do a name, b dot name as, let's say, department name. We'll have to do a dense rank here because if there's a tie, we want to take all the three highest salary earning, like third highest salary earning people, not third highest, the top three salaries who are earning those. And even if there's a tie for each position, let's say top 18 people are earning the three most high salaries, even then we would want to return all those 18 names. That's how it is. So that's why I'm taking dense rank. What dense rank usually does and how is it different from rank is it never skips a rank. So anytime there's a tie, it won't skip a rank. Whereas rank function will skip. I have a video on this already. If you are not familiar with the concept, you can check that out and then again come back to solve this problem. Okay. So dense rank over, I will do partition by department ID. ID, right? Order by salary DSC as RN from, let's say, employee A join department B on A dot IT, A dot department IT equals to B dot ID, right? And then we'll need everything. We'll need department. Is there any ID? No, it's ID. We need the name. Name as employee, salary from city. What's the ordering? Return the result in any order. Where Rn less than equals to 3. Right? That's what we need. Let's try to run this and check. Name is ambiguous. Name is a dot name. Accepted. Cool, this is accepted. So one hard problem solved. Let's move on to the next question. Fix names in a table. User ID and name. There's users table. So write a solution to fix the name so that only the first character is uppercase and the rest are lowercase. Okay, there's a particular function for this. I think upper, lower, and proper, I think. I'm not sure if it runs in Excel, sorry, SQL or not. I know that it runs in Excel. Anyway, so we'll have to return the write a solution to fix the name so that only first character is uppercase, rest are lowercase. Return the result table order by user ID. User ID and Alice. So output is 1, 2, Alice and Bob. Okay, let's try this. Select user ID, comma, proper. No, I don't think proper is a name. Okay. I can do something like this. Upper of left of name, comma 1, right? And that's fine. I'll do a concat. If even if I don't remember any other function, or let's say if no other function exists, then I can take help of multiple functions to make do and then get the result. So what I'm doing is, first of all, I'm making the left of the name, the leftmost character of the name, to be in uppercase, and then I'm concatenating the same with the like everything else, right? So I will take lower of, say, right of name, and this would be length of name minus 1, right? From users table. Okay, this is quite different. Let's see. Okay, length does not exist. Is there length function? Yeah, let's try and run this. Oh, this is fine, but I need the alias, which is name, as name, and let's submit and check, because I think the Alice and Bob was perfectly fine. Wrong answer. Okay. Oh, I need to return in a particular order, otherwise it's fine, I think. Return the result already ordered by user ID. Let's check. Accepted, but it's not meeting anything else. Okay, what have anyone else done? Okay, they have also done the same thing. They're just taken substring and I've taken lower. What's the difference? No difference at all. Don't worry, these are all platform specific pieces. I would definitely say this is perfectly fine. Again, we're doing a concat, we're doing upper and lower. Do you want to Do you want me to break it down? I can do that, but would it help? I'm sorry, I should have submit. I don't think here indentation is mattering. Oh, it is. Okay, cool, good enough. I think the solution is pretty much fine. If you are doing this in an interview, you don't need to worry too much about indentation. So you're fine. Let's go ahead and talk about patients with a condition. Patient ID, name, and conditions. Write a solution to find the name of the ID, name, and condition of the patients who have type 1 diabetes. Always starts with DIAB1 prefix. Return the result table in any order. So patient ID, patient name, we need basically everything. Start from patients where conditions. Yeah, because this is a character or string manipulation question, right? So we have to use the wild. So these are string manipulation questions. So here we'll have to use this like function, which mm, makes us understand how the condition can differ in terms of string manipulation, right? So here the strings will start from DIAB1 is what they have told. So it will definitely start with that, and rest can be anything. And I like to kind of showcase it can be anything. We just include the mod operator here, and that takes up any other string. Any other parts of the string may not match, particularly with this, and that is fine. Only the string needs to start with this particular substring. That's what the condition is. Let's run it. Wrong answer. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So basically, it needs to be C. The last one that they are expecting as an output does not have DIAB1 in the start, but it has ACNE in the start. But even then, they want me to return this. So that means I'll just add another mod operator at the start saying that any other string can match in the first half and any other string can match in the last half as well. But somewhere in the middle, DIAB1 should be matching. So that's the condition, and let's submit and check. Wrong answer. Okay. Okay. There needs to be a space. Can I give a space? And submit and check. Nope. This is not working. Hmm. Okay. So space is not working because it's letting go of the strings, which is directly starting with this particular phrase. So space is allowed and starting is allowed, but if something else is there, uh, side by side, then that is not allowed. Why? What if I give something like or conditions like this? So starting and space, starting and a space before this particular phrase is allowed, but immediately some character before this particular phrase is not allowed. Let's run. This is kind of back testing. Accepted. Cool. Let's submit. It is accepted. Great. Hmm. Okay. Good then. Let's move on to the next question. Delete duplicate emails. We have ID and emails. Write a solution to delete all duplicate emails, keeping only one unique email with the smallest ID. How do I know what is a duplicate email? SQL users, please note that you're supposed to write a delete statement and not a select one. For pandas users, okay, I'm not using pandas, but supposed to modify person in place. After running your script, the answer shown in the person table, the driver will first compile and run your piece of code and then show the person table. Okay. Final order does not matter. Okay, cool. So I have ID and email, ID and email. Email is same. I need only the smallest IDs. Okay. Okay. So since it's a like we have to write the delete statement, not a select one. So let's start with that. So I will be deleting from, let's say, email, where so essentially what I'll do, I'll take row by email, and then based on ID, I'll just give a rank. So let's say 1 and 2 and 3 and all that. So once it's more than 1, then I'll be deleting those, right? So that's what it is. So, okay. So rather than email, what I'll do, I'll select, let's say ID, email from, um, no, I would need to do a rank basically. Select star, comma, row number. Yeah, I think row number is fine because I'll be doing a, if even if it's email and ID, I think rank will also be fine because all the IDs will be different no matter what. There's not a tie. It's okay. Either of the three functions of row number, dense rank, or rank will do. I'm just using row number here. Partition by email, order by ID, right? As RM, let's say, right? So from email. So that's the piece. Now where RN is greater than 1. That's something that I'll delete. So delete from this piece, let's say some A base table or temp table, right? Delete from temp where RN is greater than 1. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's run and check. I think this particular column will also come. We don't need that. Incorrect syntax near this. Okay, delete. No, but delete happens like this only, no? Delete from table where this is this. Okay, let's try another method. If row number is like an extra column, we can do it using, let's say, not in. So from email where, let's say, ID, not in, select min ID from email, group by email, right? So what I'm doing here is I'm selecting the minimum ID for each email, right? That's the valid one that they have told. And uh, everything else is here, and we are selecting basically everything else other than the smallest ones, and then we'll be deleting everything else. Okay, this is not needed. Delete from this. Okay. No, we need something. We need some indicator. Select star. Oh, okay. Why don't we do something like this? Yeah, we don't need this, right? Delete from email where ID, not in select min ID. So we'll be deleting all the, like deleting from email where ID. ID is not in the minimum IDs. Everything else will get deleted. Yeah, let's run. I think the bracket one will also get resolved. Invalid object name email. Where? From email, group by email. But this, oh, this is a person table. Sorry. This is a person table. Sorry. Person. From person. Okay, let's run. Accepted. Cool. Let's see. And let's just do an indentation right now. So we saw, right? Indentation actually changes your acceptance rate or percentile, basically. Let's see. Nope, it didn't. Okay, no worries, but this is how you should be running this particular query, right? You do not need to create another extra column. You can just remove wherever it is minimum ID. That's it. Cool. Let's move on to the next question. Second highest salary. We have ID and salary. ID is the primary key. Each row of the table contains information about the salary of an employee. Write a solution to find the second highest distinct salary from the employee table. If there is no second highest salary, return null. Return none in pandas. Okay, I'm not using pandas right now. So let's look into SQL. So 1, 2, 3, second highest would be 200. So how I will do this is salary. Distinct salary is what they have earned. So let's say if 300 is appearing multiple times, then I'll use dense rank methodology and take the rank 2 to take the salary, right? Yep. Okay, example 2 is 1 and 100 and second highest salary would be null. Okay, reasonable enough. So let's do this. We need, select ID, comma, salary, comma, that's it, then, dense rank over partition by, we don't need partition by here because we do not have any department or anything. We just need order by salary, DSC, say as RN, right? From employee. So select salary, distinct salary. I can do a qualus here. Distinct salary, comma, let's say null as second highest salary from this table, let's say A, where Rn equals to 2. If Rn equals to 2 has nothing, then I'll just return null. Okay, let's run and check. If null, then null, something like that. Distinct. Okay. Because it can repeat multiple times. So if I run salary, comma null, salary would be repeating, right? A from. Okay. Case 1 has passed 200, but case 2 is expected as null. I'm giving nothing. Okay. So what is happening with these kind of queries where we are creating rank functions? So rank functions essentially will return you 0 rows or empty sets when there is no value corresponding to the filter that we have given. So since we have given Rn equals to 2 and case 2 is basically telling us that second highest salary, we should be returning null, but instead we are returning an empty set. Shouldn't be returning an empty set. So there's another method in these kind of questions that we should know about. So what I used here, this is also a subquery method, but we will use a slightly different subquery method. What's this? So these are called scalar subqueries. Okay. So the scalar subqueries, what it does usually is that the subquery will come in the where clause rather than from clause. So right now what we have done, this is from. Within from, we are using a subquery to pick out the desired results. But for scalar subqueries, we would need to use the subqueries within where condition. So how will we do it here? So let's say second high salary. That means we need to find out the max salary from employee where say salary is less than select max salary from employee. Right? So that's what it is. What we have done is basically we have taken the maximum salary from employees and then that particular salary needs to be less than the absolute maximum salary. So this is the maximum salary and then we are trying to take the second high salary basically. With these kind of queries, what happens is even if there are no values to be returned, it won't necessarily return an empty set, but rather within the empty set, the null value will be written there. So it's easier for you to understand and interpret as well. So whenever, let's say your table is a smaller one and you specifically need to return this null values in case of these, ranking kind of questions. So that's where you'd use something similar. So I hope the concept of scalar subqueries are clear. Let me just see if this makes sense. Oh, okay. You have to write this as second highest salary. Right? You can just check the case 2 here itself. The return should be null. They're returning null and usually what happens in where subquery or subquery within the where clause, we return only one column or one row, basically one cell usually, right? That's what we do and we measure that cell with the other side of the where clause and that's at the end we give the final result. So that's why here null returning null makes more sense rather than just taking null out of, let's say, ranking function or something that we can do in only one query. So I hope that is clear. Here we are using subquery, but to our advantage, right? So let's just run this and see if case 1 and case 2 both passes. Great. Now let's submit. Accepted. Great. Now let's move on to the next question. I think we are going really closer to end SQL 50 in Leetcode. Feeling good? Okay. So group sold products by date, sell date and product. Write a solution to find for each date the number of different products sold and their names. Okay, sell date is this, product is this. We have to group the products by sell date, number of sold, number of distinct items. Kya? Each date for number of different products sold. Okay, so distinct products basically. And then you have products. That's, oh, using comma, you have to write the products. Okay, basically what they are trying to understand from this question is they are asking if you know a particular function or not. This kind of comma separated formats are provided as an output of string aggregator function. If you haven't used it, you can just like write the query down with me right now. This isn't necessarily a very tricky question which you have to think a lot, but rather you just have to know the function. Right? Okay, so you will do a sell date, then do a count of distinct, let's say, products. Yeah, as num sold. Then we'll have string aggregator, string ag function, and I'll use products again. Oh, sorry, product as products. And in string aggregator, what happens is basically it combines the product at cell date level. And if you do not provide any separator specifically, then it will take comma as your default separator. But let's say if you provide something like separator, like a pipe operator, or you need something as a slash or dot or anything else, you need to specify it separately. Here, since I need comma only, I'm not specifying anything. So from activities group by cell date, right? Okay, let's run and check. Two arguments. Okay. Here, I think they're specifically asking for another argument. Let's see. Again, for different platforms, it's different. Let's see. Cell date should be higher. Headphone is not there. Mask and mask came again. So I'll have to give a distinct here. Got it? Distinct product. Sorry. Distinct product, and we'll have to do return the ordered by cell date. By cell date. Product for each date should be sorted lexicographically. Okay. Okay, let's run this. I think the string add function automatically takes it lexicographically, but let's see. Near comma. Okay. So since this is not taking the products lexicographically, what I'm thinking of doing is first just selecting. So it seems this there is no primary key and this is repeating multiple times. And since we need only distinct products, right? Yeah, we need distinct products. I think 530, there are 3 products, all are distinct. And on 62, even if mask is sold twice, we need only one like unique product sold, that is one. So why don't I do something like this? So I'll create select distinct cell date or star basically from activities, and then from here we will choose the rest of the distinct star order by, let's say, cell date comma product, right? So this is my base table now, and then after that I'm taking whatever aggregations I need. This is not a very optimal approach, I think, but let's see. Okay, distinct is something which is not accepted in string ag because previously it was running with comma. So let's see. Order by clause is invalid. Yeah, in subquery, order by cannot be there. Okay. Okay. So this has run perfectly. Let's submit and check if it passes the test cases or what does it return. Yep, it's accepted as well. So again, one thing, this is fine, I think, for smaller tables, but maybe for longer tables, we'd have to think about different solutions. Let me know in the comments below if you guys can find something like some other solution by yourself. Or we can do one thing. We can just check one earlier solution as well. Oh, okay. Not bad. So the person who got the first rank or first percentile, I think, they also did the distinct first and then took string ag. Within group order by as products. Can I do over? Okay, let me just quickly do something and check. Over order by product or sorry, what was that? Product, right? Yeah. Does it run or yeah, string ag is not a window functions. Okay, so within something. I didn't know this. Within group. Within group. Okay. This is something I've never done. So good learning. What's the difference? Okay, let's see. Not even performing great for me. It's 16% somehow. Okay, no worries. But I think whatever we did, even without the window function, this is another kind of function that we need to, read about. Rather than that, I think the solution is pretty good, at least for smaller tables. Cool. Okay, let's move on to the next question. List the products ordered in a period. Product ID, name, and category. There's a products table and then orders. Product ID, order date, and unit. Write a solution to get the names of products that have at least 100 units ordered in February 2020 and their amount. Okay. Product name, Leetcode, and Leetcode kit is 130. Okay, so products, product ID, product name, it's sold more than 100 units, right? Okay, since it's more than 100 units, we need to see for February 2020, what is their amount? Amount of unit basically, it's not sales amount. So fine. So first we'll need to do, I would say just filter out the orders for February 2020 first and take out those product IDs and units, match with product ID and get the product name. We don't need product category at all, so that's fine. And then take out, like, do a summation of units, and anything which is more than 100, just pick out those, right? So I think good enough. Can be a little long, but should be good. Okay, so select star from orders where order date. So let's say left of order date, comma 6, let's say. No, not 7. Equals to 2020 02. So I'm only filtering out these rows, and with that I can just directly actually join with the products table as well. Orders would be A, let's say. Products is B on A dot product ID equals to B dot product ID, right? So this is done. So what am I selecting first? This will get selected orders, and then with that we'll just be selecting the product name. So B dot product name is fine. Everything else is not needed. And after that, what will we do? We'll just pick out the product name. Yeah, product name, comma, sum of unit as, let's say, units, right? From CTE group by product name having, let's say, sum of units greater than 100. Is it strictly or equals to? At least 100 units equals to, right? So I'm taking the columns from CTE, grouping by product name, going by order of execution, grouping by product name, and after that, sum of units wherever this is 100, I'm taking the product name and sum of units out of it, right? Do I need to order it by something? In any order. Okay, let's run and check. Product ID is an invalid column. Where is product ID? Product ID. Sorry. For CTE. No, it was not. It's only mentioned once, right? I'm just taking product name. The column product ID was specified multiple times for CTE. No, not really. I just need the product ID. A dot product ID. I can specify that separately, and I just need the units. I don't even need the dates because I'm just filtering out dates, right? Okay, let's run and check. It's not mentioned multiple times, but invalid column name unit or unit. Yep. Column names units. Let's see. Okay, submit. Cool. Okay, so this is done. This was a simple one. Let's move on to the last question, I believe. Yep, the last question. Okay, find users with valid emails. Write a solution to find the users who have valid emails. A valid email has a prefix name and a domain where the prefix name is a string that may contain letters, upper or lowercase, digits, underscore, period, and or dash. The prefix name must start with the letter. Domain @leetcode.com. Domain is @leetcode.com. Okay. Return the result table in any order. So user ID, name, and mail. Output is user ID, name, mail. All right, so let's just check user ID, name, mail from users, where mail, regex. Okay. Easy, easy. Can repeat 0 or 1 times. Let's just take again same thing. So regular expression is this, let's say @leetcode.com. az 0 to 9, then this is underscore, then there is dot. So then this would be hyphen. This should work fine. Let's see. Unclosed bracket. Sorry. If this thing, what do you call? Question mark. Let's submit and check. Or I can give a escape and question mark. Let's see. Question mark is also 0 and 1, so it's fine. 0 and 1 times repeating. Can run it again. Check. Wrong answer. b@leetcode.com is not passing this. That's repeating 1 or more times. Shouldn't this be the case? So star is 0 or more, plus is 1 or more. Leetcode .com. .com, right? So shouldn't we question mark com? Let's use this and submit. So I've used escaped character before question mark and .com. Cool. All right. So we have solved all the problems from SQL 50. So that was all for the SQL 50 challenge in Leetcode. We solved all the 50 problems in 5 videos. So I have made a playlist specifically for this Leetcode 50 challenge. You guys can go through all the 5 videos and complete it along with me. Hardly it will take you, I think, around 5 to 5.5 hours. So if you just give, let's say, 1 hour each day, within just 5 days, you can solve these 50 problems. And some things that I learned from solving this is that definitely I revised a lot of concepts, and also I got to know some of the new little tricky concepts which are not there, let's say in your traditional methods or the way you do traditional courses. You'll get to know those concepts only if you solve problems. So main takeaway for me, and I guess for everyone from this challenge, would be to not only know the concepts in silos and also not only practice problems. Like, kind of, you have to keep on refreshing your concepts as well, and you have to keep on practicing as well. So none of those can survive in silos. You have to have a combination of both. If you have stayed till this far, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe, and please do share with your community so that these videos, useful videos, reach out the people in need. So that was all for today.